Good day everyone, and welcome to Learn English with Blaine. And in this video I'm going to do an introduction to parts of speech. Okay, so we're going to do an introduction to parts of speech. Now, the thing to keep in mind about parts of speech is that every word in English is a part of speech. This means that every word in English has a job to do in a sentence. Knowing the parts of speech will help us to understand the meaning of new words. Now, there are 9 parts of speech. So as I said, this is only an introduction to parts of speech, and in future videos, I am going to go into more detail about each of these. But today, just a quick overview. Part of speech number 1 is nouns. Now, nouns are people, places, things, and ideas. Let's take a look. Do you like animals? Where's your wallet? Mr. Bronson is a nice man. The Nile River is in Egypt. Words such as animals, wallet, Mr. Bronson, man, Nile River, and Egypt. These are all nouns because they are people, places, or things. Okay, next group are verbs. Now, verbs are action words, so they are words that show actions. Here are some examples. I read my book this morning. She walked 5 miles. I can't see the movie. I talk to my mother every week. So words such as read, walk, can, see, talk, these are all verbs because they show action. Group number 3 is adjectives. Now, these are words that describe nouns. Now, when we say that they describe nouns, what we really mean is that they give us information about nouns. For example, your son is quite tall. That was a short movie. Your grandmother is so nice. Your house is very colorful. So the words that we see in blue, words such as tall, short, nice, and colorful, these are all adjectives, and they give us information about the nouns that you see. So for example, in the first sentence, your son is quite tall. Tall gives us information about the sun. In the second sentence, that was a short movie. Short describes the movie. In the third example, your grandmother is so nice. Nice gives us information about the grandmother. And in the third sentence, your house is very colorful. Colorful describes or gives us information about the house. And we can see that the adjective can come after the noun, as in your son is quite tall, or it can come before the noun, as in that was a short movie. So again, we'll be talking about these things in future videos as well. Our next example is adverbs. Now, adverbs are words that describe verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs. And in a moment, we'll take a look at one example for each of these. Okay. Sentence number 1, we see an adverb modifying a verb. She ran quickly to the store. So here we see the adverb quickly giving us information about how she ran. In the second example, we see an adverb modifying an adjective. And in this sentence, we see that man is very tall. So here we see the adverb very describing or giving us information about how tall the man is. Is he just a little bit tall or so tall? No, he is very tall. So here we see an adverb modifying the adjective tall. Now in the last example, we see an adverb modifying another adverb. She read that book quite fast. So in this sentence, we see 2 adverbs back to back. So we can't say she read that book fast, or we can say she read that book quite fast, which quite is a word that's similar to very. Okay, let's go to the next examples. The other group number 5 is pronouns, and pronouns are words that take the place of a noun. So for example, we can say, Mary is a good student, or we can say she is a good student. So she would take the place of Mary. In the next example, I gave my book to Carlita. We can say that, or we can say I gave it to her. So it would take the place of book, and her would take the place of Carlita. In the last example, Robert spoke to John and Parker about the homework. So we can say Robert, or we can say he. We can say John and Parker, or we can say them. And then we can say homework or the homework, or we can say it. So in each of these examples, we are seeing a certain type of a pronoun taking the place of a noun. And again, there are many different things to know about this, and again, in a future video, I will be discussing these different types of pronouns. Next, prepositions. Now, prepositions are words used to link nouns, pronouns, or phrases to other words within a sentence. They show relationships between words in a sentence and tell when or where something happened. Now, they also show direction as well. Now, this sounds very complicated, but really it's not when you see the actual words in action. So, for example, Martha walked over the bridge. The boys threw the ball through the window. Did the children walk to school today? So, words such as over, through, and to, these are all different types of prepositions. And again, there's many different groups of prepositions, so we will be talking about those again in another video. Our next group, number 7, determiners. And determiners are words that introduce a noun. Determiners are words that introduce a noun. For example, can you put these apples on the table? I want a few sandwiches for lunch. His dog is very playful. So words such as these, few, and his are different types of determiners. And we know that they're determiners because they come directly before a noun. These apples, few, sandwiches, his dog. Now, these words are determiners, but they are also adjectives. So sometimes we can have one part of speech, a word that's one part of speech, but it can also be another part of speech as well. Okay, so again, that's something that we'll be discussing in the future videos. Group number 8 is conjunctions. And conjunctions are words that link words, phrases, or clauses together. Okay, so I like apples and oranges. I'm not hungry because I ate my supper. I think I saw your watch in the bathroom or under your desk. So words such as and because, and or, well, these are different types of conjunctions. And, because, and or. Finally, group number 9, interjections. Interjections are words that express sudden, very strong emotion. Some examples are, ouch, that really hurt. Hey, where are you going? And stop. So words such as ouch, hey, and stop, these are interjections. And what they do again is they show sudden emotion. Well, I want to thank all of you for watching the video. I hope you learned a little bit about parts of speech. Now again, just a reminder that this video was an overview of the parts of speech. For more information, check out the link to my website in the comment section. If you go there, You will see more information and some exercises as well that you can print off. And remember that more videos will come very soon featuring the different parts of speech. Please, if you've got any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section below the video and I'll be happy to respond to you. If you like the video, please remember to share, like, and subscribe. Now, our schedule is basically that on Sunday, we'll be doing idioms. On Monday, we'll be doing beginner dictations. On Wednesday, intermediate dictations. And on Friday, advanced dictations. But I'll be doing lots of other videos as well. So right now, for example, my focus is on parts of speech. And I'll be doing more videos on nouns, verbs, and adjectives, so on, and the other parts of speech as well. So again, I want to thank all of you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much again. Bye-bye.